Very good afternoon. In this video, I'm speaking about how to optimize the Power BI dashboard. Optimization is the key step in developing reports. If our report is not optimized, the users not show interest to use our report. So we must improve the optimization in our report. So by following the 80/20 principle, we optimize our principle. What is 80/20 principle? By doing 80% of work, we get the by doing 20% of effort, we get the 80% of results. It is better to do 100% of work for 100% of results. So by doing only 20% of effort, we get 80% of result is better. So mainly we optimize the Power BI reports 4 levels. One is database level, another one is data model level, report level, and Power BI service level. In database level, what we do? In database level, first we filter the data at source. So in my project, I filter the data at source level. So I load only the required data using SQL queries or filters at the database level. So in database level, by using filters and SQL queries, we load the required data into Power BI. Another one is pre-aggregation. I used pre-aggregation method to optimize the Power BI report in database level. In this pre-aggregation, I performed aggregations like sums or averages in the database to reduce the data size. So by following aggregation functions, I created aggregations tables like sum or averages in the database to reduce the data size. Reduction of data size is very important to optimize the report. Another one is incremental refresh. I used incremental refresh method to optimize the report at database level. In this, I loaded only new or updated data, minimizing the refresh time for large data sets. So by updating the new data, there is no need to update the entire data. If in our report we have 20 years of data, there is no need to update all the 20 years of data. By updating only new or updated data, our report performance is high. Along with this, there are some other rules to optimize the report at database level. We must create indexes on join columns and where condition columns. These indexes helps to retrieve the data very fast. Along with this, we create views and we use partition method at database level to improve the performance of the report. Coming to data model level. In data model level, first we use star schema to optimize the report. In this, I simplified data model with facts and dimension tables to reduce complexity and improve performance. So by using star schema, the data model complexity is reduced. It helps to increase the Power BI performance. So in the star schema, the dimensions tables are directly connected to the fact table. Another one is I removed unnecessary columns. So this is the main step to improve the performance. I keep only the columns required for reporting to reduce the data set size. So by keeping the required columns in a table helps to improve the performance. So I removed unnecessary columns from the fact and dimension tables. Another one is avoid bidirectional relationships. I used single direction relationships to prevent performance bottlenecks. So by using single direction relationships, we avoid the performance issues. Data types. I assigned the proper data types for all the columns in the tables. Some in my report, some tables are date time data type instead of date data type. So by setting proper data types, it help I improved the performance of the reports. Along with this, we avoid many to many relationship between tables. So many to many relationships increases the loading time. So it prevents by using bridge table in report level. Report level, yeah, it is in this I implemented optimization steps in Power BI desktop. So first step is limit the number of visuals. By limiting the I limit in my project I limited the number of visuals. By reducing the number of visuals, the loading time is reduced. So it helps to improve the performance. For this, I used fewer visuals per page to reduce the query load and improve rendering speed. So, less number of visuals increases Power BI performance. Next, I used measures over calculated columns. In my report, I used measures instead of calculated columns. Measures are calculated on demand and consume less memory than calculated columns. Calculated columns are static, dynamics measures are dynamic. Calculated columns occupy the space in data model, so it helps to increase the file size. By increasing the file size, the performance of the report is decreases. So in my project, I used measures as much as possible instead of calculated columns. Filters and slicers. In my project, I used filters and slicers to interact the users effectively with the report. So it helps to allow users to filter data dynamically, reducing the initial data load. Efficient DAX functions. I used efficient DAX functions. For example, I replaced iterative functions SUMX with simpler ones like sum when possible. Along with this, I also use divide function instead of standard division operator to remove the errors. So by using efficient DAX functions, I improved the performance of the report. Coming to Power BI service level. In Power BI service level, we go to after the publishing of the report. After publishing of the report only, we improve the performance at Power BI service level. First step, I schedule the refresh. I scheduled dataset refreshes during non-peak hours to improve service performance. So by scheduling refresh, it refreshes automatically for a specific period of time we set in our report time. Optimize the data set size. I optimized data set size to improve performance. I compressed data sets and remove redundant data to minimize memory usage. To reduce the memory usage, I compress data sets. Use gateways efficiently. I use gateways efficiently to improve the performance. So I placed data gateways close to the data source to reduce latency. Monitor performance. I monitor the performance. I used Power BI performance analyzer and service metrics to identify and resolve bottlenecks. So this all helps to improve the Power BI performance. Along with this, also we follow another some rules. I created a calendar table to improve the performance. I converted text values into numbers, converted timestamps into dates. Yes, all these steps helps to improve the Power BI report performance. This These are the main steps we follow to improve the performance of the report. Thank you.